Aloha, superstars. My name is Aaron. I love to eat couch foam. Tommy's stuck in Alaska, and this is the SuperPod Saga. That's right, this is the SuperPod Saga, the show where normally Tommy and I take turns choosing a different topic, discussion topic for each episode, and we'll discuss each one as much as possible in one breath, and then we return to the murky depths of the ocean, emerging only when the Earth needs us the most. But like you heard earlier, Tommy is stranded deep in the Alaskan wilderness, desperately fighting for his survival. But we've got a search and rescue team out looking for him, and we should have him back safe and sound by next Sunday. We'll find him next Sunday. We'll bring him home.
He's always lost for a week.
Yeah.
My favorite part about being lost is how you schedule when you're found.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. He sent me a text message before his phone died with his exact coordinates. It's like
Okay,
112.168-14, whatever.
The latitude, longitude?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how those exactly work. I think I gave a fucking IP address because I'm stupid. But
This is my location on the internet. Find me.
This is my MAC address. Holy shit. The two guests today, they have almost the same name. We have Nave and Nate.
How's it going?
Fight to decide who goes first. To
Rock, paper,
intro
scissors.
yourself, I mean, yeah.
Well,
There we go.
I cheated.
Okay.
I cheated and lost on purpose. I don't know why I did that. I saw the scissors and I walked right into death.
I'll go first then. I am Nasty Nate. I am from the Elder Trolls Gaming Podcast. We are a gaming podcast where three brothers get together and talk mostly about gaming and may talk TV, movies, tech, and other geeky, fun, nerdy stuff too. We hang out. We have some laughs. It's always a pretty good time. We make fun of each other a lot. But yeah, you can find us on all your major streaming platforms. Usually just go to the link tree. That's linktr.ee/Elder Trolls Podcast, and there you get all the links to everything. You can jump to all our channels. But yeah, that's it.
I love to imagine the people driving and they're like, "Oh shit, I gotta write this down," and then they just crash and just kill like 15 people.
Does everyone know what Linktree is by now? I'm assuming so. I'm hoping
I don't know.
so.
I didn't even know podcasts had descriptions until I started running a podcast.
Unless you're one of those like sick individuals. Like I know a novel console uses card.co or some shit like that.
Oh,
No,
okay.
CARRD. But they're like the only one I know that does that.
Linktree. See, it would be nice if it was link.tree.
I know.
Or something easy to say, but it's not. So whatever, fuck it.
Yeah, what kind of fucking communist propaganda is .te?
Nave, where can people find your show, or I guess, introduce yourself if people haven't listened to the other 13 episodes you've been on, and where they can find your show and your propaganda and all that.
All right, well, my hentai propaganda is over at Gaming Together, a cooperative podcast on all the podcatchers. I can spell out Linktree now that it's safe, that all the people who were going to write it down and die in the car crash, they're already dead. So it's Linktree at Gaming Together Pod, Twitter at Game Together Pod, because Gaming Together Pod was taken, or it's too long. I can't remember the thing I used to say. It's been a long time.
Nice. One of you can tell the wonderful listeners what our topic is, but only if you do it in your best Australian accent. Go.
Oh God.
We're fucking talking about fucking racing games, you dumb cunts. Almost killed Aaron.
I debated on not taking that sip because I was like, dude, this is gonna fucking kill. then I committed to it.
And then you're like, this is gonna fucking kill me. And then you put the liquid in your mouth.
Fuck. No, I can't. I'm just
terrible.
gonna go British, dude. Oi, mate, we're doing talking about racing games, isn't it?
I always think about the word no because they go no.
Or they say for
gets
1990, like they say 90. 90?
No,
99?
What?
1999?
I was born in 93. Wait, do they have
1993? No, they don't. So it's 1993.
I
Kind.
apologize to all of our UK. I apologize to all of our UK listeners.
And Australian listeners.
Yeah, Australian
I
listeners.
promise to God, dude. I swear the first time I heard the word cunt must have been at 3 a.m. on a Halo 3 fucking multiplayer level. Yeah. And I was like, whoa, that word is awesome.
It's so awful to use, though. It's like one of the, like, I only use that one when I'm really fucking pissed off at somebody. And my wife is always like, oh, she like grimace.
There's this amazing YouTube series called The Big Les Show. And
yes.
they're all Australian. And so they just use the word cunt interchangeably. Like, we
Really?
use the word fuck.
Like we use fuck? Okay.
Yeah, but they also use fuck like that. So it's like, yeah, you fucking dog cunt. You fucking dumb idiot. I'm like, oh, shit.
You fucking donkey cunt, mate. But
Yeah.
the best episode of that fucking show ever is when what is it? Sassy takes that fucking hit off the volcano bong. They haul
Yes,
out a
dude.
volcano and like fucking
Oh, my God.
use it for a bong, dude. That's the
There's-
best.
Fucking Sassy gives Les this thing called a trippa. He's like, oh, it's a triple
Oh yeah,
snipper.
dude.
And it's a fucking burrito with it. He's like, what's in it? He's fucking pretty good, mate. And he's like, oh yeah, it's weed, LSD, acid, heroin, black tar heroin. And then he just starts naming like every drug ever created. And then he's like, and a little bit of herbs and spices. And then the whole time he's talking, like the dude just starts getting wider and wider. And then Leslie freaks out, and then he wakes up, and he's like, oh, fuck.
I've never seen
Sassy.
this show. I've never seen
Sassy, what
Dude.
day is it? He's like, oh, it's Thursday, mate. He's like, oh, God, I was asleep for 2 days. And he's like, nah, cunt, it's next week. You were asleep for 9 days.
You gotta look
Who's
it up
all
on
the-
YouTube, dude. It's the best shit ever. It's so
What's
stupid.
it fucking called?
The Big Les Show, and the whole thing is done in Microsoft Paint.
Yep.
Oh,
So
okay.
it looks like shit. It is so funny.
What's the name of that like lemon head dude? It's like Kev or something stupid.
Norton.
Oh.
No, that's not Norton. I'm trying to, because they're always telling him to shut up. I'm like, I don't know. I
It
can't
looks
remember.
ridiculous. I'm not gonna watch it now, but it looks like Steven Seagal. One of them.
Leslie is a sick cunt name.
Sick cunt
I
name,
fucking
mate.
love this show.
Oh man.
Oh man. Hey,
Anyway.
hey, yeah though, we have racing games
Yeah.
to talk about. Holy shit. Again, one of you can decide who goes first by to give me your best French accent, and I'll be the judge of who gets to go first.
Oh my god.
You're in Canada.
Yeah, but I try to ignore them all.
Me too.
I don't. I hate
C'est
putting
la
people on
vie.
the spot. Oh, the top racing games that come to my mind here.
Oh, I can't beat that.
That's pretty good, yeah.
I can't beat that. Baguette.
Croissant.
Oh, that's good.
Like
Croissant?
Good.
that fucking Carl Weezer meme. Are you gonna finish that croissant?
Oh,
my
oui,
God.
oui, in my boutique.
That's what
All right.
How do you say?
My wife has like she went through all the university, did all her French and all that stuff, and like she says certain words as you would say it out in Quebec, right? So like croissant, I say croissant, right? But like my brother-in-law, who's from Quebec, and my wife, when she says certain words, you can hear the and the rolling of the R's.
The
And I don't say that. Yeah, and I don't say that kind of stuff. So they look at me all weird. I'm like, it's a croissant. Okay.
How do you
God
spell?
damn it.
How do you spell that? What was that sound in the middle of that word?
It's like a
Yeah.
croissant. Yeah.
Yeah, like ECHHHHHHHH.
Yeah.
There's like 15 H's on it. Speaking of H's, hey Nate, what's the first? What's your first favorite racing? Well, not your most favorite, but like what's your first racing game you want to
Well,
talk about?
I couldn't put them in orders, but when I
That's fine.
think about racing games, I always jump back to Gran Turismo 2 for the PS1. Every time I think of a racing game, it just like puts me back into my bedroom, just playing the PS1 with Jonathan because it was 2-player split screen, and we would just annihilate that game. Hours and hours on that game. It was so sick. Loved playing that game. I also remember I got a lot of ingrown toenails when I was a kid.
Oh shit, this is gonna get good, dude.
And
It's gonna get
this
so fucking
game-
good.
This game was always there to comfort me after my ingrown toenail surgeries. I'd always go home and play some Gran Turismo 2. And then one time they let me keep my ingrown toenail in a little canister, a little
Oh.
C2 canister, and I used to put that on my table Well, I played Gran Turismo 2. See how video games transport you back to the past.
Talking to your toenail like it's your new best friend. Oh, listen here, Toey.
Disgusting.
Holy shit.
I
Fucking
loved Gran Turismo 2. Loved it so much.
ingrown toenails do fucking suck. I had one for the longest time when I was younger. Anytime I hit it on anything in
worst.
like any kind
Your
of like
sock would just pus and stick to your foot.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Ingrown toenail
gross.
podcast. Welcome.
Yeah, this is lit. I get him too. I won't let you guys feel left out. I get him too.
No, you would be left out, but now you're not anymore. See?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Very inclusive now.
What's your first one? Fuck, I'm getting your names mixed up already. Nave.
You gotta call him nasty or something. But this is
Yeah,
a problem every time.
Whenever we guest on each other's podcast,
Yeah, it's terrible. Phil will be like, "Hey, Nave, what games you been playing?" I was like, "Okay, well, I just said them, but I guess I'll say them again, unironically."
Oh man.
All right, so I guess I don't know. I'm literally making the list as we speak because I am hungover and I woke up from a 2-hour nap 15 minutes ago, and I'm 20 minutes late. So I guess I'll pick Star Wars Episode 1 Pod Racer.
Oh
Ooh.
yes. I was thinking about that one too.
I was like, man, we were talking about racing games, huh? I don't really know a whole lot, and it turns out there's a lot of racing games that are good.
On 64, there was tons. We were talking about that before you showed up. There's so many racing games on 64.
Yeah, and the good thing about this one is it's got remastered, so it's on like PlayStation 4 and Xbox One and stuff, and on
Oh,
Steam.
really?
Yeah, so
It's
you can
on
replay
Switch
this.
also.
It's really cool.
What?
Yeah, like with all the dumb glitches and everything, like in the
Just a copy files to disc.
like it just prints money because there are people like me that are going to see that and go, "Oh my god," and then buy it right
this is
away.
sweet. I remember
But
this one.
I don't know, but this is one of the first games that I can remember where it is a brain meme of like anything that has anything to do with racing. This is why I picked it first. I always think of the announcers going, "It's a new lap record," and I'm like, "Yep, it is."
Yeah.
You know, I thought that was the coolest thing in the fucking world as a kid. That the game remembered your fucking lap times and stuff. I was like, "Whoa!"
Oh, did it
Yeah.
have a expansion pack? Oh yeah.
Oh, dude, I like the cover for like the original N64 version. It's got Watto's big dumb
Yeah.
ugly ass right behind the logo. Like that's cool, I guess. That makes me want to buy the game.
Why would they do that?
It was so interesting though because you could like as you play the game, like the story mode, you get money and you can upgrade your fucking little car thing.
Do you
And
guys
like
remember-
they had parts and stuff. I thought that was the coolest thing.
Was it like super fast? I don't remember. Like
It
on
was
60
crazy fast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was crazy fast, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it was like F-Zero,
Yeah,
which is
okay.
like the game that I was playing before this one. I played a lot of F-Zero on the Nintendo 64.
you
Man,
you
nice.
tossed F-Zero into the fucking trash. You're like, there's no Watto in this shit.
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, I had no fucking idea what Star Wars was because my dad couldn't give a shit about Star Wars. I don't
Yeah.
think. And so I was like, I just thought that this was Star Wars. This is what Star Wars is this racing stuff. And that probably made a whole bunch of other Star Wars fans hang themselves right away. But
Oh, I guess
Holy
you could play
fuck,
online multiplayer with the remastered ones, eh? Can you do the online multiplayer with the remastered ones?
I
I'm
don't
sure
know.
you could.
I would imagine so. Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, so Turok 2 also got remastered and it has online multiplayer.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And like Quake and Quake 2, like they're making all these old games. It's so cool. They also did that to fucking Mega Man Battle Network of all games. Gave it online multiplayer,
What
but
the
only I think
fuck?
only on the Switch or something weird.
Ugh.
And it's not on Xbox. So I mean,
the worst online networking you can do. And they
probably
do
why they did it to say fuck
Yeah.
me in particular.
it. Yeah.
Oh man, the Switch version supports motion controls, allowing players to use them to operate the individual throttles of the Pod Racer's twin engines. Thanks, Wikipedia.
Nice.
Dude, I mean the Switch man has the best version of games sometimes, just for no reason.
Like Doom
turning it?
2016. I
Yeah.
guess.
Well, no, I think you do this up and down like this.
What?
I mean, I would
Oh, you
imagine.
go
Really?
like this.
Like this?
Yeah.
Like
Like you're milking a cow. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
we're in
dude.
a fucking podcast. No one can see what we're
Oh,
doing.
yes,
we're making
that's
hand
true, yeah.
motions.
Yep.
So Nate's milking a cow. Aaron's actually driving a car, and then I'm like fucking operating a crane.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, I
yeah,
was doing like jerking off motions, but
Yeah.
Cool. No, listeners. I was driving a car. No, I don't know. Well, fuck. The first one I had down is one that maybe only 5 people have heard of. That's Split Second. Whoo, shit.
Nice.
Split Second.
That's a 360 game.
Yep, and it's backwards compatible too, baby. So it's like, it's I guess like if Need for Speed wanted to be Mario Kart. So like, so you would drive around and kind of like Burnout. If you drafted or did drifts or power slides or did whatever, you would build up your boost meter or whatever the fuck it was. And when you built it all the way up, you could use it to, you'd have like different, what the fuck is it? You could cause like things to crash around you depending on where you are on the track.
Yeah. They
So
were
like,
it's like almost QuickTime event-y a little bit.
yeah,
I'm watching a video now.
There was this one like airport track that you were on, and if you built your meter all the way up to like as high as it can go, and you were in this one specific spot, you cause a fucking plane, like a fucking big old fucking Boeing.
Okay, cool.
You can have it crash into the fucking landing strip, and then just destroy all of the other racers there. And there's a bunch of other shit too. Like you could have an explosion cause like a fucking girder to fall off a bridge and smash other cars. You could have like anything else. Basically like Final Destination if it was a racing game.
This looks insane.
It's awesome, dude. It's backwards compatible on Xbox One and Series X and all that shit.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, definitely buy it before the 360 fucking marketplace shuts down, or get a physical copy because it's good. It's fucking. It was made by Disney too, which is super weird.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
so you get your special, and at certain spots of the track, you can activate the special, and something will happen.
Yeah, like depending on where you are on the track, something will happen.
Yeah,
like
because this crane just fell down on this guy.
Yeah, it's like it reminds me of Battlefield 4, I think, where you could make the buildings explode and fall down inside of the map.
Yeah,
and it changes the terrain and everything. It's kind of like that. Because now you have to, when you do other laps, you have to drive around that stuff.
Oh, okay, cool. I didn't play anything cool like that. I do remember, which one was it? Cruis'n USA. Do you remember that one?
Yeah.
Excellent segue. That is a good game. Yeah,
we used to rent this game because we couldn't ever buy games because 64 games were so expensive. But like we used to rent this one all the time. Oh yeah, it was so sweet. Going through the cities. Now I don't know if they actually mapped the cities and the land like you would see it in the actual cities. Like going through San Francisco.
Yeah.
Or Nevada, or what was it? There's Nevada, Las Vegas, Nevada, and then there was another one. I don't know your cities over there. Where's Nashville?
That's Tennessee. There's probably a Tokyo somewhere.
Yeah. Where's Nashville?
There's Nashville. I remember going through that. Oh yeah, this game was so sweet.
All I can remember about that game is I forget if it's like the press start screen or if it's just like the main theme song, but it's just like, oh yeah, cruising.
Yeah, and it's got the super hot chick with the trophy.
Yeah,
I remember that one. That one's stuck in my head. Yeah.
Yeah. I know Cruis'n USA. I guess this will segue into me because this goes easily into another thing that I have on my list. But I remember we had a bowling alley in my hometown, and there were 3 racing cabinets right next to each other, and Cruis'n USA is the one that nobody picked because right next to it, I guess I'll do a twofer, but right next to it, because both of these are on my list, I didn't realize, was Hydro Thunder, the boat game, and Rush 2049, which is just Cruis'n USA on fucking Adderall.
What was that one? What's that one called?
Rush 2049. Have you never seen these games?
No, I don't think so.
Holy balls, dude. Like, you're about to be in for a treat.
Like arcade?
Yeah, it's an arcade cabinet. I'm pretty sure this was on the Nintendo 64 too, because I played it.
Ooh, and the Game Boy Color.
Drive the future.
Dude, so like you'd walk into the fucking arcade and one of the first things you'd hear is Rush, Rush, Rush! And I'm like, whoa! Like as soon as I hear that, I'm like, oh my god, I can't believe it!
You fucking drop your Little Caesars pizza on the ground and shit.
Dude, yeah, man. So me and my fucking like little elementary school friends would be playing that, and like they would like fucking mess with me, and then I'd crash, and I'd be like, fuck, like did you just hear a child cursing? Like, hopefully that didn't blow the mic out.
So many racing games at the arcade with like the bikes.
God, dude.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was for 64. Yeah.
That was young me in like any Mario Kart game. Anytime somebody hits me with this isn't a segue, but like anytime anybody would hit me with an item, I'd be like, God damn it! This is stupid. It's not a real racing game. Racing games don't have items. You're being
Dude,
stupid.
For fucking real. I'd get hit by a lightning bolt and I'd just be like, AIDS, 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 AIDS. As long as I'm little.
Holy shit.
Oh,
dude.
for Dreamcast too.
Oh no shit. Oh yeah.
For Dreamcast. I love the Dreamcast controller. Man, sweet.
That's very good.
I just wish it had a second not motion stick, thumbstick. Then it would have been pretty fucking sweet.
Yeah.
I guess I'll stay with the Hydro Thunder thing since I brought it up, but it's a boat racing game and it is just Boat Rush. So I don't know if you
about that?
Cruising boats.
It is so good though, and it is also on Xbox. It was released on Xbox 360 and is backwards compatible on Xbox, and the online servers still work. So sometimes me and my friends jump into that fucking boat game, and there's this fucking rubber ducky boat that I always pick. Hell yeah, that's fucking cool. But this is the cool thing about Hydro Thunder is that like you collect boost and stuff. It's just a classic arcade racer, and you get the boost, and as soon as you get boost, your boat fucking transforms, robots in disguises into a fucking new metal 2002 fucking version of the boat you were fucking driving.
Oh,
and it
hell
is
yeah.
so fun. And this, I'm telling you guys, this game goes on sale for like $4 on Xbox Live all the time. So I mean, people need to go and snatch this shit up because it is really fun.
I thought was it one of your episodes where you were talking about this? Actually, like talking about this game. Somebody in our circle.
I think Nave talked about it on one of our episodes.
Okay,
maybe it was on the 6th generation one. Yeah, I think you talked about it on the Dreamcast.
Oh,
maybe.
Yeah, it probably was on the Dreamcast.
Okay.
Because the Dreamcast had a lot of those arcade ports of games because they were Sega.
They're all Sega,
yeah.
Oh yeah, you and Thrak were talking about it. You did the same thing too. You were like Hydro Thunder.
Yeah, dude. I get really excited about that shit.
That's good. That's good advertising though. They really drew in your like sugar-filled, fucking caffeine-addicted mind. You were like,
yeah. And then, but then Cruis'n USA was sitting there too, and they had the hot ladies, and I was like, okay, I like that, but this guy's fucking screaming at me. Like, this is urgent. Like, this guy urgently needs my money.
I must play this right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
Holy shit, dude.
I guess you can skip me next round, I guess, because I got two.
No,
it's okay.
You can do another one. It's all good. I tried to pick only one game from each series, but Need for Speed Most Wanted, I guess, is probably my most played Need for Speed game.
Was that the first? Was there like a Need for Speed? That's it, or was it Need for Speed Most Wanted was the first one?
Oh no, there was Need for Speed like original way back in the day.
Yeah,
and then they had Need for Speed Hot Pursuit and like Need for Speed Porsche something. Underground.
Underground's going the opposite way. Oh, it's going newer.
Oh yeah, so it's Need for Speed 2, Need for Speed 3, Hot Pursuit.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Which is not to be confused with Need for Speed Hot Pursuit.
Right,
which is Modern Warfare.
Oh really?
Yeah, there's a Need for Speed Hot Pursuit on its own, right?
Well, that's what I'm looking at.
Yeah, that was like the rebooted one from like 2000.
Okay, yeah. 2002.
15? Oh, 2002.
So it went Need for Speed 2, Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit, Need for Speed High Stakes. Then it was Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed.
There we go.
Then it was Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2.
Oh, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
It wasn't labeled a number and then the name 2.
Was that from Wikipedia?
Yes.
Thank you, Wikipedia.
Yes, thank you.
We always thank Wikipedia on the show.
Yeah. Wikipedia, the ultimate source.
Oh my god, there's so many. Is this like the longest running series of all time?
Probably not.
I mean, Final Fantasy has been around longer than that, and it's still going strong.
No, I mean like titles. How many titles they've? 1, 2, 3. 4.
I mean, how many Guitar Hero games are there? There's a lot. What game? Oh my god, I don't know how to type.
There's 25 Need for Speed games.
Holy shit!
Titles. Castlevania? That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. There's lots of Castlevania.
Oh man,
25 Need for Speed. Holy shite.
See, a fucking so Most Wanted, right? It was the first one to have like cutscenes where real people acted in the cutscenes, and it was the weirdest shit. So your dude, you start off with this really fucking like hot, souped up BMW M3 GTR, and then there's this big, edgy fucking douchebag named Razor who's
That's
like,
not Hot Pursuit.
no, that's
Am I
Most Wanted.
tripping? Oh, okay, my fault. I'm like tripping balls. Go
No,
ahead.
you're good. And then, yeah, Razor, he drives his fucking Mustang GT, and he was like, I'm gonna win.
Nice.
Like he
Yes,
didn't show any emotion ever. He was always just like you're a piece of shit. I'm gonna fucking win. I'm Razor or whatever the fuck. And then he like sabotages your car and you lose, and he takes your car, and like the whole
Yeah.
game is you beating everybody in the blacklist and potentially winning their cars,
cool.
and then getting your car back. And there's a lot of fucking goofy characters in here, like Ronnie McRae or whatever. You win his fucking Aston Martin or something stupid, and then there's some dude with like dreads. You get his sweet fucking Viper. Yeah, there's a lot of cool
Man,
cars
this game
in that
looked
game.
pretty good.
Yeah,
It was-
except
it
for
was
the
awesome.
piss filter. You gotta
Yeah.
mod the game and get the piss filter off of it. But
Yeah, it's like we.
And the police pursuits were super fucking cool too, because like the police would chase you, and then you had to try to find like a safe spot to hide, and
yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
and you'd have to do that over and over to build up I guess basically to be able to face the other dudes on the blacklist. There
Get your
was
street cred.
the fucking soundtrack blew my little fucking 11-year-old mind. Dude, they had this like once the first song that plays on the title screen. I forget who the fuck plays it, but it was so sweet. And then they had lots of Disturbed, and I think Static X was on there too.
whoa, the Slim Jim guy?
Basically, yeah. Try to find
That was
soundtrack.
a joke for 30-year-olds. And only 30-year-olds.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
like,
know.
oh
any
yeah,
of
Bullet
these
for My
ones.
Valentine was in it, and Avenged Sevenfold. Yeah, that's
What?
right. Because that was when I was
Yeah.
really into
I'm
Beast
looking
and the
at a
Harlot,
different-
and they had it on there.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
This was
see
like
this
the
list.
perfect time frame for soundtracks and games. By the way, so remember in the sixth gen episodes, I was like, man, no one picked any of these games that I had on my list. I've been like, okay, if you pick a game in the same franchise, I'll erase it, and you guys have fucking decimated my list. Like I'm like actively looking for more games suddenly. So I had Need for Speed Underground though. That was the game that I put on mine.
Fucking yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Like you haven't talked about a Need for Speed yet, so you can put that on your list because that
oh yeah.
I was
remember
really
this
debating.
cover.
I was stuck between Most Wanted, Underground, and Underground 2.
Yeah, or Carbon. Carbon's pretty good too.
Oh
Carbon
yeah,
was the first one on the 360, I think.
I think I played a lot of number 2, Underground 2. I think I played.
Yeah,
the most.
I played Underground 2 the most, but I would put Underground 1 on and just mute all the sound except for the music, and I would just
Yeah.
like play it like a jukebox. Like I would just let the music play through.
Oh, this
like,
one
dude,
was sweet. I
because
remember
the Underground 2, when you turned it on, it had the Snoop Dogg
Yeah.
remix of Riders on
oh
the
yeah,
Storm
Riders in the Storm.
by The Doors, which
boom,
is great,
boom, 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 boom.
but it is nothing on fucking To the Window! Dude, fucking, that was some hype shit. When you turned on that game and you hear drum dum dum, and I'm like, oh yeah, we're about to have a fucking
Sick.
good time.
Fuck yeah. I've got a lot of. I think Gran Turismo 7 that recently just came out on PS5 blew my mind. So I'm gonna mention this one. This is when it really started to get close to like photorealistic looking. Like there was some good looking racing games, but when this came out, I was just like, oh my god, this is insane. This is
Yeah.
like the first one with like ray tracing and stuff, which was really sweet. And their photo mode was amazing. So I would get all the cars that I grew up like in love with, like all the Ferraris and Lamborghinis, place them in Italy on this nice like friggin' mountaintop with these castles and stuff, and I'd take photos. And it's not I'd barely even race in that freaking game. I would just take photos. But when I was racing, I got so addicted. I was starting to get online and like placing like top 5 in my races. It was so sweet. It was so nice.
Gran Turismo is cool too because they have like a safety rating in your thing to discourage
Yes.
people from just fucking playing
To
bumper
smashing
cars.
you. Yeah. Because
Yeah.
if you hit someone and they deem it like pretty bad, like it goes down and it's hard to get back up. So if you accidentally hit someone because you're trying to get into the like in the corner, or you're trying to get in the inside a little too much, and you smack that guy pretty hard, like depending on how fast you go, that hits your rating. And then the next race, you're just with a bunch of losers who smash each other. You know what I mean? Like it's brutal, and you're just like, how do I get out of here?
A bunch of fucking losers.
So like you don't want to hit anybody on purpose, or like you try not to hit them as much as possible, because if you do, then you're in like the lower grade races, and it's really hard to get out because everyone's just smashing you, and you're just like, I can't get out of here.
Dude, okay, so I have a lot more to say about Gran Turismo, but podcasting mode is activating, and I see a great segue into another one of my games. So unfortunately, I'm going to start talking about Burnout Paradise and the fundamental differences between Nate and I in racing, apparently, because I, listener, am the fucking loser that wants to smash into everybody. If I am not in first place, I'm going to turn around and go the wrong way on the track, and I'm going to crash into everybody.
You're the one. You're the guy that makes me want to throw my fucking controller.
Burnout Paradise is insane, and there is a remaster on the PlayStation and Xbox that has the online mode still intact. This game is one of the first kind of open world, like drop in, drop out multiplayer games, a la Forza Horizon 5 and stuff like that. It's incredible. And so the way that this game works is every single intersection in the map is a race.
Yeah, I'm watching the video now.
All different types of races, but in Burnout fashion, this game has an incredible damage system where your cars get exploded on impact of stuff, and it is so fun. It rewards you for crashing. It makes you not feel nearly as bad.
I'm watching the video. These guys are just smashing each other. It's just it's just a freaking wreck fest.
And like when you destroy your car, you can like steer the wreckage in slow motion into like other things or something. Or no, not in a slow motion. Yeah, you just steer your wreckage and other people and fucking
try
crash
and kill
them
too.
Like domino effect that shit.
Just a crumpled mess.
It is so fun. And it has a whole bunch of different game modes. Like there is a game mode, I think in Paradise, it might have not be in this one actually, it might be in earlier Burnouts, but there's a game mode where you specifically are just trying to crash and do as much carnage and damage as you possibly can. This might be in Burnout Revenge and not this game, but it is so fun.
There's Burnout. I'm pretty sure it's Burnout.
That's a great.
Is that not a Burnout game?
No, Wreckfest is its own thing. That's like a destruction derby. Like you're in a confined thing and you just fucking smash shit. That's a good segue.
Sick.
I was debating on whether I wanted to do Burnout Paradise or Revenge, so I'm glad you picked Paradise. I'm talking about Burnout Revenge now because that crash mode is fucking sick. Like that was the only fucking. That's the only one I ever wanted to do. It's like this big puzzle, basically, of like, like I could land here, take out this semi truck, and then basically make this fucking shield of destruction and like
hundreds of people die.
Yeah,
I don't know, like the cognitive dissonance that we have when we're doing that. We are killing so many people in a way that a lot of people die every year, and then we're just like, yes, I hit the minivan. Bonus points.
He's not getting out of that wreckage,
dude. And in Burnout Revenge, you could drive that fucking Hardee's truck. So you're just in this fucking Hardee's truck splattered with the fucking star. Then you're just smashing into minivans and station wagons and shit. Like, yes!
It's Carl's Jr. here.
Oh, fuck, my bad.
I'm hungry. This coffee was a bad idea. I just woke up.
What do they have Hardee's in Canada?
No.
You don't have the star guy, Carl's
you
Jr.
Don't have chicken stars?
No, Carl's Jr.
Dude, those stars taste like shit.
We've only got a couple. We've only got a couple of burger places from the States. I think like Five Guys, and I think there's something in Toronto that I barely ever go to.
McDonald's.
But it's a lot of mom and pop shops for burgers and stuff here that are good. I don't go to the big, like fancy burger places because they're so fucking expensive. Like we got this one called Burger Priest. I don't know if you guys have that one.
Holy shit!
Do they bless that shit as soon as they bring it to the table?
It's
They're like
good.
Father, Son, Holy Ghost.
No, dude. I hope it's the opposite. I hope it's like Ghost and it's all satanic. And the burger comes out
but
black.
It's so expensive. Like they have like. It's like their marketing is so well done. You're like, oh my god, this burger looks so heavenly. And then you get the burger, and it's like just like a flabby. It's good, but it's not anything that looks like the picture. That's what pisses me off. But then I go to these burger and shake places, and the marketing looks like shit. And then you get your burger, and it's like this massive mound of man burger, you know? And you're just like,
man burger.
Fuck
just eating this massive burger. That's the shit I like.
I don't know what you said that made me remember this, but like there's a podcast I recently listened to where they were talking about this guy who went on a killing spree, this gay guy. It's the guy who killed the Versace guy. I don't know if you know anything about that. It doesn't matter. But anyway, he was gay. And so, like, all the headlines, this was back in the day when it was scary to be gay. And it was like gay slayer on the loose. And then they were like, oh, dude, I want to hear gay slayer. And everyone was like talking about like different songs that they'd make. And they're like, wait a minute. Gay slayer is just Judas Priest.
Yes.
Oh, it was Priest Burger. Okay, that's it. I heard Priest. My brain was somewhere else.
There's a I guess not really a chain, but like a couple of restaurants in like Des Moines and shit called Zombie Burger, and it's like,
oh, nice.
They have like zombie statues and shit all over the restaurant, but like all the different burgers on the menu, and even like the shakes and shit are named after zombie movies and like quotes from zombie movies. Like, there's one where the buns are replaced with like fried mac and cheese. I think there's one called like Day of the Dead where it's like it's got bacon and like deep fried jalapenos and like spicy sauce and a bunch of other shit, and then there's like a breakfast
As the
one.
bun?
Yeah. No,
they crunch up Cheetos and they put it all on top like sesame seeds.
Yeah. No,
Wow.
there was one like the bun was just like fried mac and cheese. The one with like the jalapenos and shit I was talking about, it's just that was like on the burger, but yeah.
I don't know if you guys listen to EDM, but there's this artist called Gitter, and he has this music video for the song called Head Splitter. And they eat a hallucinogenic burger, and then it is just like a 4-minute acid trip of a music video.
What the fuck?
They have another video called Rip and Dip. Guys, listeners, if you like really interesting, artistically creative music videos, Gitter Head Splitter and Gitter Rip and Dip. Those ones are so fun to watch.
Rip and Dip is my favorite candy. That was a stupid fucking joke.
I know you're talking about those stupid chalk. It's just chalk and,
what is
and
that
powder.
called?
You rip the
is that just Fun Dip?
Have the Fun
Dip. That's
okay.
it.
Yeah.
Speaking of the damn fucking bowling alley, man. Holy shit.
Dude, those were like
blast acid.
It's like the most low effort fucking candy, but boy was it good. It's just that little piece of chalk you just like lick, dip into like blue powder, and you're like, dude, this is great.
That fucking candy is the self-checkout aisle of candy, dude. What the fuck? You're gonna make me IKEA assemble my own candy?
Holy fuck.
You suck.
Dude. Should we take an acid trippy ad break?
Sure.
Yes.
We'll be right back.
Bad boys, what you want, what you gonna do when Chevy John Brown come for you?
Hey, what's up, Super Potters? Tommy here. I just want to give a big shout out to our patrons. They are all wonderful, stand-up fellows. Thank you, Adam, Jameson, Jared, and a novel console for your support. It genuinely means the world to Aaron and I to have such handsome, talented patrons. And I truly believe the universe will reward you in some karmic way for being a patron to SuperPod Saga. Thank you.
Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys, what you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys.
It's really important to stay hydrated. They say to drink 8 to 10 cups of water per day to stay properly hydrated, but sometimes that can be difficult to do and completely inconvenient, and most of us don't feel like carrying a gallon of water with us at all times. That's where Liquid IV comes in. Liquid IV is the category-winning hydration brand fueling your well-being, and their hydration multiplier is the one product you're missing in your daily routine. In just one stick, you get 5 essential vitamins and 2 times faster hydration than water alone. Use it first thing in the morning, before a workout, when you feel run down, after a long night out, or on long flights. Man, in Iowa, the summers can be brutal. 90 degrees and tons of humidity, and that just saps the energy and water right out of your system within just a few minutes. Luckily, Liquid IV hydrates 2 times faster than water alone, with 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks. It's very important to replace those electrolytes, you know? And I just love how quick and easy it is to use Liquid IV. You just get 1 packet and a bottle of water, and you just pour that packet into the bottle of water, shake the heck out of it, and bam, you are good to go. Since using Liquid IV, I've felt way more alert, active, and just plain better versus drinking water alone. My favorite flavors to go to are the Yuzu Pineapple Energy Multiplier, and the Tropical Punch Hydration Multiplier. I can't get enough of those ones. And what makes them even better is, like I mentioned earlier, they're packed with 5 essential vitamins like B3, B5, B6, B12, and vitamin C. And again, 3 times the electrolytes of traditional sports drinks. And they're non-GMO and free from gluten, dairy, and soy, which is just great. So you can get 20% off when you go to liquidiv.com and use code SuperPod Saga at checkout. That's 20% off anything when you shop Better Hydration today using promo code SuperPod Saga, SuperPod Saga at liquidiv.com. You have a great one, superstars.
What you gonna do when they come for you? When you were 8 and you had bad treats, you go to school and learn the golden rule. So why are you acting like a bloody fool? If you get hot, then you must get cool, man.
If you're a fan of coffee and you're looking for something different, I think we've got just the thing for you. That's Bones Coffee. Bones Coffee is not your usual coffee company. Of course, it's all sugar-free, gluten-free, all that stuff, because it's just coffee, nothing added to it. But they roast each batch of coffee beans to your order, and they've got just a bazillion different flavors to choose from. They've got your usual French vanilla, salted caramel, they've got Irish cream, of course they've got decaf, single origin coffees like Kenya, Guatemala, stuff like that, even what they call high voltage, which is extra strength, extra caffeine. But they have all sorts of other awesome kind of out of the box flavors. They've got ones like cotton candy, maple bacon, and even mint chocolate chip ice cream. And they're always coming up with new crossover flavors, like they've done a bunch for Nightmare Before Christmas, Indiana Jones, even Spider-Man, of all things. And they're also coming up with new seasonal flavors all the time. If this sounds right up your alley, feel free to use the link in our episode description and use coupon code SuperPod Saga at checkout to get 20% off your order. That's SuperPod Saga at checkout to get 20% off your order. And if you're not just in the market for coffee, you can also get some sweet mugs. They've got lots of cool shirts. They've got all sorts of different brewing equipment like French presses, stuff like that. Just head on over to bonescoffee.com, or again, use the link in our episode description and get 20% off. Get yourself a new interesting flavor and spice up your morning routine with Bones Coffee. I really hope you enjoy. I'm a really big fan of it, and I hope you find one that really hooks you. Thank you so much for listening. Have a good one.
Why did you have to act so mean? Don't you know you're a human being? Born of a mother with the love of a father. Perfection and reflection.
Hey there, Super Potters. You may be wondering how Aaron and I, bumbling idiots that we are, managed to record, edit, and distribute our world-class podcast, the SuperPod Saga. The answer, dear listeners, is Zencastr. Let me tell you more. It is so easy to record a podcast with Zencastr. Log in using your browser and start recording a high-quality podcast right away. Record studio-quality sound and up to 4K video with your guests. Feel a sense of zen, knowing Zencastr's multi-layered backups ensure you always have your recordings in the highest quality, even if the connection is unstable. It's an all-in-one service! If you have thought about podcasting before and realized that you need a lot of different tools and services, those days are over. With Zencastr's all-in-one podcasting platform, you can create your podcast all in one place and distribute it to Spotify, Apple, and other major destinations. Go to zencastr.com/pricing and use my code SuperPodSaga and you'll get 30% off your first month of any Zencastr paid plan. I want you to have the same easy experiences I do for all my podcasting and content needs. It's time to share your story.
I know sometimes you wanna let go. Hey, 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 I know sometimes you wanna let go.
I took an ad break when you guys left too. I didn't have to keep it in, but it's not very funny.
Oh man. Hey fellas, do you enjoy low budget backyard water fun?
Hell yeah.
Always down for the backyard anything.
Allow me to introduce to you Dr. Slip and Slide Emporium. Hoo boy. Hey, pools suck. If you have a pool, you have to put up a fucking fence around your yard, and that sucks. You gotta put a tarp or like cover it when you're done to keep bugs and leaves out, and that sucks. You have to treat it with chemicals that fuck up your skin and hair and shit, and they're expensive, and that sucks. Well, you know what doesn't suck that you really don't have to take care of is a fucking slip and slide. Hey, Dr. Slip and Slides has the best slip and slides available. You know what you don't have to do with a slip and slide? Take care of it. You just fucking leave it out in the sun after rinsing it off with the hose, and then done. That's a slip and slide, baby.
I love when it starts ripping too. So there's that one spot you have to avoid, or you're just gonna get a giant gash on your ass cheek.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is just roll it out on top of a hill or a slight decline, and bam, backyard water fun, low effort. Dr. Slip and Slides has the best. They even have some that are self-lubricating. So all you gotta do is just hose it down for like 10, 15 minutes, and then give it a small like massage in different areas, and it'll start to like grease itself. It's great.
It's alive.
Dave, what's your experience been like with Dr. Slip and Slide Emporium?
I'm allergic to water, so
fuck.
I actually am not allowed to. Yeah, this is a poorly timed ad placement for me, so I was not able to enjoy. But it looks like a lot of fun.
We're already going off topic. I remember watching this episode. Of the Tyra Banks show back in the day. I don't know why I was watching the Tyra Banks show, but it was on and I watched it. And there was this lady she's allergic to water, but for some reason she's only allowed to drink, or she's only able to drink Diet Coke. Like it has no fucking water in it somehow, but that's weird and cool.
Or your body is 90% water, or whatever the fuck it's
Allergic to yourself. Hey Nate, what's your experience been like with Dr. Slip and Slide Emporium?
I love it. I throw my kids in there all day, and I just lock them into the backyard, and they can slip and slide all day long, and I don't have to deal with them at all.
And what's the cleanup been like, huh?
Oh, I don't have to do anything. They piss and shit all over that thing, and it just cleans itself. And they slide through that, and then I just hose it down with the slip and slide Dr. Emporium's red fire hose.
Now I heard on the word on the street is that this is actually an effective method of transportation as well, where you just get one of those giant tractor tires and on the inside put the slip and slide, and then you just slide.
Forever.
You don't move. It's like a perpetual motion machine.
Yeah.
Using centrifugal force.
Yeah, the wheel moves and you stay seated.
Nice. I love that.
Oh my fucking god! I thought you were gonna say like get a giant like long fucking 2-mile long slip and slide, but that's even fucking better, dude.
It's just like a zip line straight to your house, straight to your job and back.
It's like those tanks that you're floating in.
Yeah.
When you're in a wheel, you're in a big tractor wheel, you're just there floating while it's going down the road.
Oh my god! And you know, here's the slogan for Dr. Slip and Slide Emporium: hose it down. Thanks, Dr. Slip and Slide Emporium. Ooh.
Speaking of slip and slides, I used to. We had a jungle gym in the backyard with the big plastic slide, and I would just put the hose. I'd run the hose all the way to the top of of the jungle gym, and I would just put it on the slide, so the slide would be wet like constantly. The hose just dripping, and then at the bottom, do you guys have like those crazy carpet like maybe not Nave? I don't know if you guys got snow down there, but there's like the crazy carpets. They're like just these plastic sheets with little handles on them, and you go down the winter hills with them. It's like toboggan.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Okay, so I'd line, because we'd have like 10 of those things, and I'd line those up at the bottom of the slide. So the water would go down the slide onto like 10 crazy carpets, and we'd just whip down the slide and hit these crazy carpets, and it would just like smash, and you would just separate from the slip and slide and go in whatever crazy direction. It was
You're flying through your fucking yard at Mach speed. That was That's the best part about slip and slides, or even like playing in the sprinkler. Is that like this one spot in your yard would just be fucking filled with water. You'd have this big fucking crater in your yard, and it's just the squishiest piece of shit in your fucking lawn.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Oh yeah, it was Nate that went last, right? You said Gran Turismo.
Yeah, Gran Turismo 7. But I just wanted to touch base on the VR aspect of it because I got the PSVR
Holy shit!
headset with it. Well, not with it, but once I got the headset, I tried the Gran Turismo 7 in VR, and my God, it's disgusting.
Like you threw up right away?
Like instant puke fest. Like it's crazy.
It sounds scary. Like
it's
I don't, because like you're not supposed
fest.
to crash in those games, but that sounds like incredibly scary to crash
Man.
in those games.
No, it's like you're going so fast, and your brain believes you're going that fast, right? Like you're in there, and you can look around the driver's seat, the cockpit of the racing car, and like it looks so real, and you're just like you can look out the back of your window and look at people coming, like it's all 360 view. Right?
I would just do that the entire time.
It's crazy, but the thing is, your brain believes you're going that fast, but your body's not feeling it, right? So there's this crazy separation between your brain and what your body's feeling because there's no like feedback of the G's, like whenever you're moving your body, nothing's moving. Your brain's going that speed, but your body's just sitting there. So it's like, whoa. I last like 5 minutes max before I just start wanting to puke my guts out. It's crazy, but the 5 minutes is crazy sweet. It's crazy sweet.
Yeah. That makes me think of, do you guys ever lucid dream? You
Oh
got a
hell
lucid
yeah.
dream?
Yeah.
Yep.
So like sometimes I'd have a dream where I would be driving a car and I'd be like, oh fuck, I'm dreaming. And then like I'll be like, I'm gonna look away from the road. And like I'm just driving, not looking at the road, and I'm like thinking, man, if this isn't a dream, this is gonna fucking suck. This is gonna be terrible. But it's like such a scary feeling. It's like that feeling that when you're standing on a really high ledge and you're just like, oh, I could fall, but I won't. Maybe, probably.
Yeah.
Anyway, but I did go though before. I know the listeners that are paying attention are probably screaming, but I talked about Burnout.
Yeah.
So
Holy
it's
shit.
Aaron's turn.
So Aaron's turn, yeah.
Oh wait, by the way, before I forget, when you guys walked off, a fucking bug landed on one of your mics, and I kept just hearing. Like, and I was just like,
You're like,
this bug is fucking going ham.
Fly ASMR podcast. That's a fucking great
Ew.
idea.
That's disgusting. Just like creepy crawling bugs all over your mic.
Oh, just leave like a plate of spaghetti out underneath a microphone for like 5 days.
Ugh.
I bet that's how they get the Resident Evil sound effects. You know what I mean? You ever think about how they
Dude,
get sound
probably.
effects in games?
they have
Awful.
one fly that they pay per they pay by the hour. They're like, we'll pay you in trash. They've got like an old
Shit.
coffee cup full of coffee grounds, yeah, and some shit.
And he dies 3 days later. So it's like, that's a really good investment on their part.
Exactly. They're like, haha, we're not even gonna fucking pay you, bitch.
You're not going to survive the pay period, you fucking imbecile.
This is the fuck. So anyway, I don't have nightmares very often, but like there was this one time where it was a really stupid fucking dream. Like I dreamt that I was walking down our basement stairs and there was just like a scary looking person at the bottom of the stairs, and like in my dream I was like, oh fuck.
It's just Tommy.
And then like I remember it was one of those lucid dreams where like in real life I was trying to like scream, and like Cheyenne woke me up because she heard me going, oh. This would have been better if she could have told the story, but yeah, no, that was great.
And then, like,
it's just
you-
Tommy in this fucking robot body.
Yeah.
It's just
It's like, I'm back from vacation.
That reminds me of a podcast where they were like, dude, if I showed up to your house and went in a gorilla mask and I got on your bed while you were sleeping and stomped really hard and screamed, would you be able to kill me before you realized it was me?
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, I know. How long would it take?
Probably
for
not.
you to
Would I
realize
take
it
off
was
the
me?
mask first? I probably would take the mask off to see if someone was pulling a joke. Like, I'd probably beat the shit out of you pretty good and then pull the mask off. I don't think I'd kill you. I'm like, oh, Nave, sorry about that.
yeah. He's got like there's like 6 knives in his chest, and you're like strangling him. Like, oh, hey, buddy.
Just in the fetal position.
Holy shit. Oh man. Oh, I think it's Dave's turn.
Is it? I've
No,
completely
I thought
lost
it was.
count.
I thought it was Aaron because Nave talked about when I was talking Gran
Burnout.
Turismo 7. He went to Burnout.
Oh yeah, then
And
I talked about Burnout Revenge
Oh, okay.
So it's
briefly. But
Nate's turn.
hold on, wait, no. So Burnout Revenge also had a really fucking sweet soundtrack.
Yes.
There were those one modes where you would play as like one specific car and that car only, and you had to like race a helicopter or like, is that the right game? You would like
Sounds
race.
like
You would either like race a
Forza.
helicopter or like do like a time trial, and if you made it to the end in time, within like a certain
Oh,
amount of
wow,
time, you
yeah.
unlock the car. I don't know. Yeah, go Nate. I don't
This,
know. If that's
this
the right game.
soundtrack's pretty sick. I'm looking
yeah,
through the
man.
list
The
here.
EA games had amazing soundtracks.
Wow. That reminds me of the soundtrack for Gran Turismo 2, actually. That was like all like hair metal kind of stuff. Or was it?
Yeah, I was a Gran Turismo 3 person. That's what I
Yeah.
wanted to talk about back then. But then you're like, people who crash into cars are fucking troglodytes. And I was like, oh, I guess I better talk about Burnout then.
Fucking
Oh, man.
fucking imbeciles.
I
you
don't have
mouth-breathing idiot.
I don't have much. I don't have much left, but like,
We can do like two more.
what do we got here? I've got.
Should we talk about Skunny Kart?
Oh, do you guys want to know about Skunny Kart? I don't. Does Nave
What
know about
is
Skunny
that?
Kart?
Dude, buckle the fuck
Thought it was
in.
a joke.
Hit him,
back
Nave.
in
Good. That was a
back-
good pun.
back
Buckle in.
in
Racing games.
1993. Oh yeah, that's a good. Buckle up, motherfucker. There was this game called Skunny Kart that I used to play at my dad's shop on his shitty computer. But back in '93, it was a good computer. But it was like based off DOS, and it was a complete rip-off of Mario Kart for SNES. Just a complete carbon copy. The levels were the same, but the characters were fucking stupid.
Oh, dude, there's a link in the Zencaster chat.
Oh,
Nate,
yeah,
if you want
that's
to
right.
look at the characters.
We
There is.
have a hippopotamus named Potami. What is that? Potam. And we've got an octopus called Pussy.
That's my favorite.
Then we got an alligator name is Handbag. And we got we got Skunny, who is the sport.
What is this, Mortal Kombat?
It was just a really shitty Mario Kart that we used to play like all the time, and all we had was the trial version. It wasn't even the full game, so we played like two tracks. But man, we played that so much, and it was just a complete rip off. It was so bad.
If you're gonna rip off something, rip off a good game.
But it had two players, so like Jonathan would be on the right side of the keyboard, and I would be on the left side, and you'd be like playing 2-player on the same keyboard, trying to race each other. It's pretty sweet.
I've been
Skunny
trying
Kart.
to fucking figure out what Aaron had on his TV for the longest time, and I realized this is for his kid. This is a kid's TV show. I'm not gonna know what this is.
Yeah, he's so he's watching my phone, and then he was like, TV on, so I turned on Paw Patrol, and now it's on some Ryan's World shit.
Now it's
Yeah.
on Backdoor Sluts 9.
Yeah.
Terrific. I love that. Like, I love the good kids YouTube content. The stuff that just comes on randomly. There's like a giant ray from God in the middle of it, though, making it impossible to figure out what the fuck is on it.
This fucking window, like the curtain isn't closed all the way, so there's this like orb of light in my fucking room right here. Like God himself is like peeking through my fucking window. What are you fucking up to, Aaron? Up to no good again. I fucking see you, little bitch. Dude, so the Skunny Kart characters all have like fucking Lord of the Rings ass names like Nakard and Gondra and shit, but then you get Pussy and Handbag.
Handbag is great. That's funny.
Handbag
Fucking
main for
alligator.
sure, dude.
It really is, because it's like that's how whenever you look at our gaming together episodes, we name them like a little thing that happens in the show, and you can always tell if it was Philip or me that made it, because mine will be like pestilence in humanity, and then his is just like, oh, I've dropped my phone and now I'm sad, and like it's like a sentence, and I'm just like,
Oh my fucking god. Fuck. Oh man, I've come up with a couple of good like episode titles for our show, but I always think like, no, No, that's stupid. People will hate that, but like, fuck, dude. Some of yours are so fucking good. Like, you'll post those like preview things on Twitter. I'll get so
Yeah.
fucking jealous. Like, that shit's good.
Yeah, but they list them and they ask, I don't know if you guys list them for us to choose which one, and then you
Oh,
go
yeah.
and
Yeah.
choose
Mhm.
one that you want anyway.
Dude, it is so funny. We never ever choose what people say
Yeah, I
they
know.
want the episode anime. We never do it. I don't know why we do it anymore. But that's the cool thing, though, is because whenever he does that, I go, oh, yeah, we did talk about Chalk Zone. And now I could put fucking the
Chalk
big
Zone.
dude from Chalk Zone in the thumbnail somewhere. It reminds me that I'm like, oh, I could put that. That's something that could go in the thumbnail.
Rudy's got the
Oh,
chalk zone. Oh, yeah.
We were talking about that. Like, they would have to kill me so fast. Like, they would have to kill me if I had the power of Chalk Zone. Like, I would cause so much turmoil. How long before the FBI understood the Chalk Zone area? How long until they found it because of me?
It'd be Jesus Christ. It'd be this like X-Men level fucking government assassin. Like
What the fuck?
fucking, they have like robots made to specifically take you out. They're
Yeah.
like Nave Austin or whatever the fuck your name is. They'd be like zoot zoot, zoom in on you.
Like RoboCop.
Oh my fucking god, dude! What's your next? What's your next pick?
ATV Offroad Fury 2. Speaking of games with awesome soundtracks,
Yeah.
this is where I learned about System of a Down.
Fuck yeah.
It had science on the soundtrack. These Offroad
Oh,
Fury
fuck.
games were like my childhood.
These were sick. Was this Rockstar? Who was this?
That's a good question.
Rainbow
I would
Studios and Sony Computer Entertainment.
THQ, yeah.
THQ. That's not what I would have guessed. But that makes sense. So, like, I had, like, these games on the PSP also. I'm like, man, I love these ATV games. They're all interchangeable. I don't know the difference between any of them.
Yeah,
But, and I barely played them. It was, again, just kind of a conduit for music. Where I would just play the
Perhaps.
game and have music playing in the meantime.
Primus, Anthrax, Strung Out,
Yeah, dude.
Alice in Chains. Oh, it was
on.
pretty. I don't remember the actual songs though. I don't remember.
It's
Oh,
one of those things
dude.
where it's like when you
Crushy.
like it's like I would randomly just shuffle an artist and then a song would come on from a fucking game I played when I was 13 and I
Yeah,
would just
you're like-
unlock a memory.
yeah.
It's like Kingdom Hearts, dude. Like fucking
Oh, dude, they've got an Alien Ant Farm song on there, and it's not
Nice.
like I didn't know Alien Ant Farm made more than one song. That's cool.
yeah, they had the song on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. I think it's Wish. I think it's the second game too. But that's where I knew them from. I didn't know that they were the Annie Are You Okay guys.
Alien Empire. Oh yes.
Oh. Dude, ATV Offroad Fury 3. Holy shit, they've got Duality by Slipknot. They've got fucking
Nice.
Soulfly.
Oh, dude, that Duality on disc had the music video.
Holy shit.
Oh, Coheed and Cambria, Favor House Atlantic. They had
Yes, man.
Fuck.
Holy fuck.
Sick.
Less Than Jake. Holy fuck, dude.
And
Oh,
you're just
man.
driving around in the
Jesus.
dirt.
Oh, Keith
With this
Urban
music.
as well. Oh.
Keith Urban. Holy shit. That was a real squeaky fucking laugh. Keith Urban. I'm going full Mickey Mouse now. Jesus Christ.
Nice, Rancid.
Holy fuck. Have you boy? Well, I'm sure Nave has at this point. Or no, maybe it was Nate that said it. But F-Zero GX. Have you guys played that game before?
Is that the GameCube one?
Yeah.
I
haven't
only
played the
played
GameCube
I only
one.
played the original one long time ago. I haven't.
Oh,
That is so weird. We should compare and contrast our memories because I only played the
Oh.
Nintendo 64 one. So
I
I'm
think-
like in the middle of you guys.
I played like I think my cousin had it, and we played it when we'd go over that. And what was that one? Not Ridge Racer. Was it Ridge Racer?
Or yeah, Ridge
No,
Race.
not
Well,
Ridge
I don't
Racer.
know.
What's the one for NES? Like the fucking original racing game for normal Nintendo.
Mario Kart.
For like
I don't know.
NES
I don't
or
think
SNES?
there was. I don't think there was a Mario Kart for NES. Was there?
Yeah, it was on SNES.
No, it was SNES. Yeah, Super Mario Kart.
Right.
I had
there's-
already preloaded that. No matter what you said, I was going to say Mario Kart.
Oh yeah. I'm
Oh,
trying to find the
unrelated,
Ridge Racer.
unrelated cool memory. Nave brought up Need for Speed Carbon a while ago. I remember. Remember those canyon races where you like raced against the boss,
Yeah, dude.
and you
And
try to
they
get to
always-
the bottom?
And they're always trying to shove you off the fucking
I-
of the path.
I did that all the time. I would just try to get them off of the fucking canyon as soon as possible and just win automatically so I could go as slow as possible and take my fucking time and win. I was a piece
That
of
was the
shit
coolest
in that
part
game.
about it. Yeah.
Rad Racer. Look up Rad Racer, boys. That's the one I played
The Fallout kart racer.
for NES. Oh my god, it was fucking sweet. Rad Racer.
Whoa.
Yeah, man. I'm old as fuck. Look at this.
Dude, there is a fucking whole section in Everhood that's just like this. It is literally just this.
That is sweet.
Dude, that cover
yeah.
is pretty fucking cool, though.
Rad. Oh, man,
It's
it was
pretty
right
rad.
there. It was right there, and you didn't do it.
My bad.
Hey,
Hey, that cover is pretty rad.
I could sense he wasn't going to say rad, too, so I tried to jump in there. I was like,
Oh man. There's a new one for Switch though. Oh, so great. Go ahead.
Rad Racer?
Not Rad Racer. It's called Horizon something 2. Horizon Racer 2.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Yeah.
Radder.
Yeah, Rad Racer. F-Zero GX is like, holy fuck, that game was so fucking difficult. The ones on like SNES and the game has always been fast paced and pretty fucking difficult compared to like other racing games. The tracks are super fucking long and super windy, and you're always going like 800 miles an hour, and you have to really like use your brake, or like I guess you have to determine between like, oh, should I use my brakes or should I do like a goofy power slide type thing? Like the energy that you use to boost, if you use all of that up, like get to the point where it's like zero, your craft or your car or whatever is super susceptible to being fucking demolished by like the tiniest fucking bump.
Nice.
And you could make your own vehicle in that game too. Instead of just picking a character and using their vehicle, you could make your own fucking thing. So you could make like the dumbest looking fucking
Like
spaceship
the Homer
ever.
Simpson, the Homer Simpson
Yeah.
mobile.
the car built for or the automobile built for Homer or whatever.
Oh fuck, that was funny.
Fuck, F-Zero GX was so fucking good, and the soundtrack was sweet, and they had like cool. You could pick which pilot you wanted in your car, and I always picked the skeleton guy because I was like, heh, I'm gonna be this edgy fucking skeleton guy because I'm a cool edgy high schooler. Holy
What
shit!
is this fucking tome that who posted this in the chat?
I was
Did you
trying to
put
do
a
a
fucking
link.
virus in here?
I was trying to do a link to an image, but I guess it didn't really work.
My McAfee is going wild right now.
It's just this tiny fucking photo of Homer.
He put so Nate in the chat of our of our whatever this is. He posted this link that is a quadrillion letters long.
The link is bigger than the picture, I think, in
Yeah.
data. In data. I think there was more data
Oh my
in the
fucking
link.
god, dude!
It's
Have you
Homer
seen-
in his shitty car that he made.
Have you guys seen the YouTube video of McAfee? It's like how to uninstall McAfee, but the whole time he's like got strippers and he's like snorting coke and burning $100 bills and stuff. It's real. Like he made that video.
He's fucked. The head guy who
Yeah, McAfee.
yeah
And he's like, I'm so fucking sick. I don't own the company anymore,
Yeah.
but people keep emailing me. And so he's like, here's an email. It's like, your shitty fucking antivirus crashed my computer while I was trying to watch Pornhub. Now I have to use X Hamster. And he's like, I'm sorry. No one should have to use X Hamster. And I say that all the time. I'm like, no one should have to use X Hamster.
Oh fuck. My cheeks hurt.
Nate, Nate, what's your next pick and or favorite porn site?
I just go Pornhub. I used to go to
Classic.
Spankwire. Was it Spank? Let me go there now.
Whoa. It's the live wire, but for pornography
For
specifically.
for spanking your weenie.
Dude, I fucking would download like Red versus Blue episodes on Livewire and get porn. And I'd be like, God damn it. And now I'm looking back like, dude, am I autistic? Because this is crazy. Most people would be like, score.
Do you remember MP3 players back in the day and like downloading music off of LimeWire and then putting on your MP3 player and all your track names would be like it'd be like
File name.
it'd be like something underscore something underscore and that'd be like the band's name and it'd be
Yeah.
just like this ragtag mix of stupid bullshit, like it'd be 00000 or like
Yeah.
this song brought to you by fucking scoliosis or something stupid.
Yeah.
And it's just
or it would be completely wrong. It'd be like, okay, and now I'm listening to "Why Do They Always Send the Poor" by Down Syndrome.
Because people would name those songs whatever the hell they wanted on LimeWire.
Yeah, and that really fucked with me.
Wave Race 64.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's a
I
good
remember
one.
this one. Yeah.
And there goes the last one on my list. Fuck.
This one was our first game we got, like one of our first games we got for 64. It was so sweet. I remember feeling the wind in my hair when I had hair, and the waves, with the waves splashing on my body because of how real and amazing the N64 looked back then. I couldn't think it looked better than this, but like, man, going through it's like more slalom racing, right? Like you go through the little balloons and you're going left, right, in and out, jumping the ramps into the big rings for your coins or your power-ups or whatever the hell it was. Man, that was sweet. That was fucking sweet.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Well, we talked about this last episode, but I brought up that the song "Jump" by
Van
Halen. I thought that was the song in the intro for Wave Race. I thought those were the same exact song.
Man, it was
Great
quick.
callback. Might as well jump.
Yeah.
Wave
Might as
Race
well
64. Was it 60 FPS, you think? 60. Oh, that's what the 64 stood for. 64 FPS. That's right.
Holy
What?
shit.
No.
I thought it was 64-bit.
I thought it was like
You got me
64
for a second.
polygons.
Holy shit, you slammed my brain just then. Because I was in the middle of... I'm still searching for another game to talk about.
I have no clue what FPS it was running at, but it looks pretty quick. Unless these are all emulated games I'm finding on YouTube, which is probably what it was. But man, that was sweet. Oh yeah, there's no way the N64 looked this good. This is nice. These are all smooth graphics.
Oh yeah, that game was on PC. It was ported to PC.
What, Wave Race?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Because it had different textures for the ads or something like that.
Okay. Like this guy's running through, man, the ice level. Fuck, this was so sweet.
Dude, and that water was super fucking realistic at the time,
and
too.
you're hopping off the water like waves. Oh, yeah, that was sick. Definitely cool. Yep. Loved it.
Kawasaki jet ski.
Hell
You know what? I'm thinking of something else. This got ported to the Wii U, and they changed all of the ads on it. Because there were like actual advertisements, I think, on like various services or something like that.
Speaking of
That
advertisements,
sounds right.
do you guys remember like leaving your Wii U on and in the middle of the night some fucking ad would play?
What?
Did that ever
On your
happen to
Wii
you?
U?
Yeah.
It
When it
ain't
was
like
docked?
only 5 people owned a Wii U. What are you talking about?
Yeah, Wii U. Was that the one with the tablet, like when they first went over to like tablet mode?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you leave it on your docking station, there's like ads that play. And I was sleeping one night and I fucking woke up and there was like people talking in my basement. And I was like, what the fuck is that? I like go downstairs all like secretly and quietly. And then it's just like the screen of the Wii U is on and it's playing like Donkey Kong advertisements and shit. Like, what the fuck? I had to go in the settings and turn off the advertising.
It's crazy. I don't
You had to
think
go
I
to
ever
the
left
settings
my Wii
to
U
turn
on.
that off?
Yeah. I remember that. Anyway, that's not Wave Race, but Wave Race was sweet. Next.
I used to get paper clips. I talked about this last episode too, so I'm sorry for the listeners. But I used to get paper clips, and like I would pull them up like slightly at an acute angle, so they looked like the things that you raced in Wave Race. And I would do that to a bunch of paper clips, and I'd have like fake Wave Race 64 races on
Nice.
my
Oh, you
desk
were
at
into
school. Yeah, I would like put like books and stuff as the obstacles, and I would race around. Maybe I am autistic because all the other kids were talking and having fun in school, and I was doing that.
No one was having fun in school.
Well, I guess I could just bring up Forza Horizon since we didn't talk about it.
Yeah,
Forza Horizon 5, the new one, is very cool. We had an episode on our show, humble plug. And it's very similar to having the Burnout Paradise kind of drop in multiplayer and stuff. But what's really fun about Forza, and I think that this is a thing in Gran Turismo as well. I don't know what it's called in that game though, but like you have these drive avatars, and the game itself keeps track of how like you drive, if you're aggressive or if you drive safe, and like how you take turns and stuff. And it influences the way that your people on your friends list, their AI drives, because all of the AI gets named after your friends. And so if you're someone like me who has like 500 friends on Xbox, my game is just populated with random people. And I'm like, oh, I played Rainbow Six Siege with that guy twice ever and never talked to him again. Or something, you know. That guy's amazing at bass on Rock Band or something. I'm like, I'm just having fun doing that.
I love that because it's like, oh, I beat whoever it was, whatever, and you like link them the photo of you beating them by like 15 seconds. You're like, you suck. They're like, that wasn't me. I'm like, yeah.
They're like, I haven't played that game in 5 years. I don't
Yeah,
fucking
exactly.
care.
I had
was
sex
sweet,
with
though.
your mom, you fucking F word that I won't repeat because that
Oh
was
my
what
God.
we all used back in the day.
Oh my God, you're friends with the main guy from Need for Speed Most Wanted?
Fucking Razor or whatever.
Yeah, Razor. I thought he was
What
in
a
the call
chode.
with us.
Oh man.
F you, stupid kid.
Give me that car, you loser.
What I
Go back to start.
what I liked about the Horizon games was you drop in, and to get to your finish line, you can go wherever you want.
Yeah.
Like break through a bunch of trees, fly over this mountain. As long as you get to the finish line,
Fly
you're good.
over.
Yeah, it's so
Yeah.
fucking sweet. That was
And the
awesome.
graphics are insane.
Oh yeah, the
for that
graphics
game.
for 5 are unreal. Even like 4 was pretty sweet.
Yeah, I think that's the coolest thing about racing games is that they're always a good tech demo.
Yeah, for
because
sure.
like you don't have to animate people and like their mouths and stuff. Like there's so much stuff you could just focus on the fidelity of the car and the fidelity of the environment, and that's it.
No, but even the environment, like houses, they don't look that great anyway because like you're driving and what are you staring at? Like the road, like five meters ahead of you and your car, right? Everything else is just fucking blurring past you. So as long as your car looks amazing, the game's gonna be amazing. Sweet.
I think the car probably needs to feel good to drive too.
Well, a lot of racing games, like sometimes, like there's no way these cars feel this bad to drive. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to. Like in the new
Like GTA cars,
in the new
where
Forza
they're like
game that I
slippy
just
slide.
turned on. Like I'm driving the Subaru and I can barely turn in the fucking thing. Like there's no way a car doesn't turn when I turn the fucking steering wheel.
But I don't know about that though, because whenever I was like a young kid, I genuinely thought you could just take 90-degree left-hand turns at 80 miles an hour, and it was fine.
I suppose
Because Need for Speed
could
broke
do it.
me.
You could do it. You'd just be dead, maybe.
Yeah, because you don't feel any G. Like you're literally, it's the amount of G's from Jupiter you're feeling at that moment. It's like, you take the turn, but your brain leaves its brain cage and just goes out of the window.
Oh fuck,
Dude, have either of you guys played the Sonic racing games, like the best one ever, Sonic and All Stars Racing Transform,
No.
which is also backwards
I have it
compatible?
downloaded for some reason, and I look at it every time, and I'm like, "Is today the day?"
Oh my god!
And then I don't play
No,
it. I go
not
play
today.
Cyberpunk.
Oh man, if you're into kart race, because I know some people, kart racers they're not a good. I prefer driving simulators because I'm a total fucking huge dickhead. But
Get
no,
'em.
kart racers. If you're into kart racers, that I don't know. If you're the kind of person that likes kart racers and enjoys life and video games in general, Sonic and All Stars Racing is the game for you because
Really,
holy
eh?
shit, is that game good? It's like
What era was that? Like the original?
360.
It's like 360. What?
Yeah. And it's a lot like Diddy Kong Racing. It's like a little bit of a mix of like Diddy Kong Racing and Mario Kart 8, but it's so there's different Sonic and of course Sega characters. Like you can be Sonic, you can be fucking BD Joe from Crazy Taxi,
Nice.
you could be fucking Pudding from Space Channel 5 if
Yeah.
you fucking wanted to. But my boy, my main Amigo from Samba de Amigo, holy shit. Each character has hold on to your hat. Each character has their own like different car. Like instead of like Mario Kart 8 where you make your car, each character has their own car. You can pick different mods to I guess make their car better at certain things. So like Amigo's car was like a little choo-choo train, and there were different mods for like if you wanted more acceleration over anything or more boost power, more top speed, more handling, shit like that. Again, like Mario Kart 8 or like Diddy Kong Racing, there were bits where, of course, you're on land, but then you would ramp up into the sky, and their fucking car would transform into air mode, and then after that, you would land in the water, and their car would transform into water mode. So again, Amigo, his car would go from train in the sky, it's like a little helicopter, and then in the water, it's a little like a little steam tugboat. And other characters' cars would transform into different cool modes as well too. And there were just shit tons of cool Sega tracks. Like there was a track for fucking Golden Axe. There was a track for like Panzer Dragoon, of course, Sonic, and
This looks
fucking
insane.
Nights into Dreams. Yeah, it's a fucking great game.
They
It's, I mean,
remade it?
no, it's just
Oh, okay.
backwards compatible on
Wow, it
Xbox
looks
One and
pretty
shit like
good
that.
for a
But it's
360
good.
game.
It's fucking smooth too. Like I struggle to say that it plays better than Mario Kart 8 because Mario Kart 8 is like buttery smooth, but it's just
I
about
think
there.
we need
Like
to
it's
talk about Mario Kart 8 and how it's like pinnacle. I love Mario
Yeah.
Kart 8. I
Yeah,
fucking
it's-
love it.
great fucking game. Sonic comes like
So-
really close. Like Mario Kart 8 is here. Let me get my thumb out of the way. Mario Kart 8 is here.
Yeah.
Sonic is like
Oh
Sonic also
man.
really transform it.
Are
It's
you
so
sure?
good. Yeah, it's
Okay.
fucking
okay,
play
okay.
it. Play it and then DM me. Be like, Aaron, you've opened my fucking eyes. I love you so much. And you leave a little kiss emoji.
And here's the thing that a lot of people forget, and this is something I didn't realize about Mario Kart 8, because it has a expansion pass with like a bunch of racetracks and stuff.
Yeah, which
If you pay for the Nintendo Online, the extra edition, that's the Nintendo 64 games
that's
in
what
it.
I got.
You get that pack for free.
Yeah,
And
dude.
so I was playing this game for like 5 months, and I didn't realize I had those tracks.
and
you
there's
get-
Someone had to point it out.
And you get new characters and shit too. Like they added Birdo, and they're adding Diddy Kong finally, and they added like
Oh,
somebody
nice.
else that doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, like there was a flower dude and a
Oh yeah,
Solid
PD
Snake.
Piranha.
yeah,
Yeah, Solid Snake. They added
Solid
the
Snake.
Burger King.
Yeah, he doesn't have a car. He crawls really fast
It's
on
a
the
box,
ground.
It's a cardboard box with wheels on it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Oh
funny.
shit! What was that Burger King racing game?
Jeez,
There was one where you're like on mini bikes. Pocket Bike Racer. We should have talked about that, but we didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could play as a big chicken on a tiny motorcycle, and that's the game.
We should have a Mario Kart 8. night.
We fucking do,
Yeah.
dude.
One of the
Damn.
rare instances of a Nintendo game I own.
Everyone has Mario Kart 8 though. If you have a Switch, you have Mario Kart 8.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
It's so good. I was just recently playing online, like maybe 3 weeks ago. I was playing online, like really trying hard to get first place, and I fucking got one. I got a first place.
Hell
online.
yeah.
It was insane. It was such a tough battle, but I came up on top. It was sick. Probably playing with a bunch of 2-year-olds, so it doesn't really matter. But I
They're
still
like-
got first.
They spilled their milk and they had to quit mid race.
Yeah, they had to
Fucking
quit
drop their
early.
And
sippy
then,
cup.
but you're actually playing with the entire lobby's full of people your age, and then when you win, they're like, "Good for that 2-year-old."
Yeah, exactly,
I'm happy
yeah.
for him.
Oh man, I love Mario Kart 8. Love it. That was on my list too. I'm gonna scratch that out. There we go.
Yeah, that was the end of my list. I'm all out.
It's on my. I've got some honorable mentions, but
Fire
those
away.
Those were my main ones.
Prototype.
Prototype. Which one was
Racing through the rings.
Superman
sounds familiar, too.
64 flying through the rings.
Saints Row flying through the rings.
Pilot Wings flying through the wings. Flying through the rings. Pilot Wings 64 flying through the rings.
Oh man.
Quick name. What's another one?
Midnight Club PS2.
Oh,
don't
Midnight
know.
Club 3?
I played Midnight Club. That was it. That was
Midnight
fun.
Club 3 Dub Edition. Isn't that what it was
Oh, yeah.
called?
Yeah, Midnight Club 2 Dub Edition, I think.
I was like, oh, this is extra special.
I remember
was-
in
that was
Midnight Club
sweet.
3, you could do like infinite donuts by holding down the brake and the gas and like steering to the left or right, and you just go like that forever and ever. That was cool.
Oh, that's Rockstar made Midnight Club. That's what I was
Yeah.
getting confused. Yeah. That was sweet. Diddy
Yeah,
Kong
but
Racing.
that doesn't matter because of
Ooh, Diddy
Rockstar's
Kong.
best game, table tennis,
Yeah.
Didn't even know. Didn't even fucking know.
the pinnacle of Rockstar.
Midnight Club. We got Wreckfest. I played for PS5. Was pretty sweet. Just smashing things. Diddy Kong Racing was huge. I think I liked Diddy Kong Racing more than I liked Mario Kart 64. To be honest.
Who is your Diddy Kong man?
Oh,
I'm a
just did
tip top guy.
Was that with the tiger?
That's a
Who's
turtle.
The tiger.
Oh,
I did the tiger a lot.
Tiny? Oh wait, no, that's Crash Bandicoot. That's Crash Bandicoot's Tiger.
let's look it up.
Tiger.
I played Conquer.
Yeah, yeah, and they had Banjo too, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah, the tiger was Timber the tiger. Yeah, that was my guy. He was
Man, when I was a
sweet.
child, I thought Tiny the Tiger and Crash Bandicoot was the fucking funniest thing because he is huge.
Yeah, dude.
That dude is jacked.
Didn't Mr. T voice him in a lot of games? Or they made him sound like Mr. T or something. There's one.
I don't remember.
That. Oh,
think
yeah,
it was-
the turtle. I remember the fucking turtle.
I think it was like Crash Tag Team Racing on PS2. They either had Mr. T do the voice acting for him, or he sounded like Mr. T, and he was like, "Nice try, meatbag. Meatbag, bag of meat."
Oh, yeah, Diddy Kong. Damn, I want to play that. Is it coming to Switch? No.
I wish it would.
That would be amazing if it came to the Switch, like the 64 thing. That'd be sick. I'd be down. But yeah, I'm all done my list.
Nave, did you have any honorable mentions?
Project Gotham Racing, I guess. I don't know. I never played it.
That's a cool one.
Oh, what was that game on the 360? There was a launch title. Oh my god. There was a launch
Kinetica.
title where you were driving cars, but they had guns on them. I think it was a launch
Twisted
title.
Metal.
Blur. I don't.
Launch titles.
I guess
Oh my
Twisted
God.
Metal wasn't a racing game though.
Wikipedia. I
NAS.
think it was.
NASCAR.
Oh well, shit. No, it's not a launch title then. What was that game with guns?
Guns on cars.
Did it have Vin Diesel in it? There was one game called like Wheelman, and you were like Vin Diesel, and you could like jump out of cars to another moving car, and he had guns.
It's called Full Auto
Full auto.
Full
That sounds
auto.
familiar.
For what?
for the 360.
Oh yeah. Okay, I know this. Yep.
Oh shit.
It was a really early 360 game. Which just they just go car, put a gun on.
Gun
it.
on, yeah. 57 Chevy, put a 50 cal on there.
I just realized that it's a double entendre. Full auto, like a car, automatic, but
Oh,
also
yeah.
automatic gun.
I'm smart. I got that. Look at this go. Oh yeah, you just shoot each other while you're racing.
Yep, that's it.
Nice. Oh,
Incredible.
fucking- These games look really fast. Like I don't believe that they were this fast when we were playing them.
Maybe our brains are just getting slower.
Maybe.
Old and slow and dumb.
Nice.
That's it. That's all the good racing games. Any other one that we didn't mention sucks ass. And if anybody wants to yell at us, where can they find either of you guys on the internet?
Oh, I'll go first here. Again, we're the Elder Trolls Gaming Podcast. You can search that in Google. We're the only Elder Trolls Gaming Podcast, but you can also find us on Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. Just search Elder Trolls Gaming Podcast and we'll come up, and you can DM us about any racing game that we missed and that you loved and we hated.
Did you guys ever see that
Nice.
tweet of that guy saying that cannonballs aren't lethal? Oh, it's so funny. You can find us on Twitter at Game Together Pod. We orbit the little gaming sphere. Wow, indeed. We can also find us on a podcast catchers everywhere except for YouTube. Really, that is Game Together Cooperative Podcast. Gaming Together. Shit. Oops. Well, kick me out. I misspoke.
No, it's okay. No. I mean, they've heard you say your podcast name on 13 other episodes. They'll be all right. We have like all your links and shit on our website and stuff too. So if they get confused, I'll just fucking scream at them from across the street. That's the wrong podcast.
I forgot to mention Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam. Damn it.
Oh, that's right. Wasn't that on Wii or some stupid
What?
shit?
I
Yeah.
don't know that.
And you had that skateboard peripheral, or no, that's Project 8, I think.
Yeah, and then one of the unlockable characters was Heisenberg from whatever that show's called. I can't remember.
Breaking Bad.
Yeah, and a VTuber. There's a VTuber in
Oh
there,
my
one of the first
fucking!
ones.
I'm gonna look it up. Or Nate, are you on? Are you looking it up?
I'm trying. What was it called?
Tony Hawk's Downhill Jam.
Downhill Jam. I
It's a
don't know
sh-
this one.
This game fucking sucks.
That's why we didn't mention it.
Yeah. See, if we didn't mention it, it sucks.
It's like, what if we got a skateboarding game, but took out all the fun things about it?
Yeah, and just sent you down this fucking. Oh, SSX Tricky. Remember that?
Oh yeah, those were kind of racing games, weren't they?
I guess so. Not like car racing. Now we're getting a little too far out here.
Yeah, now my brain is like thinking about all kinds of different things.
All right.
That is it for this episode, everybody. Thank you for listening. This baby is gonna eat me alive here in a couple minutes. Go
Or
check
take your
out.
job.
Yeah, exactly. He's gonna take over for me in a podcast. Yeah, in my job. Go listen to Elder Trolls. Go listen to Gaming Together. Go listen to these other guys on our awesome fine episodes. Goodbye, listeners.
Go
Peace.
listen to Rancid.
Yeah.
Nate, say goodbye.
Oh, goodbye.
Peace out. Take it easy.
Bye.